Well, good morning, and thanks everyone for being here. Today we're thrilled that we're really in full swing when it comes to different events we have going on around the city, and we wanted to highlight a few of those today. First, want to begin by wishing Wichita a happy 151st birthday. Wichita was incorporated as a city back in July 21st of 1870. And this weekend, the Sedgwick County Historical Museum invites the community to a free birthday celebration as we close the 150th year and welcome in year 151st. This year's celebration looks back to 1870 and the official founding of what we call home. So join us at the museum from 1 to 5 on Saturday, July 24th or Sunday, July 25th. There will be music and refreshments served in Heritage Square, as well as exceptional museum experience throughout the museum's galleries. If you all recall from last year, we had a really cool celebration lined up for the 150th year of our birthday here at Wichita. And then, of course, we couldn't do anything because of COVID. So we're very much looking forward to celebrating the 151st year, and we hope you guys join us. Also with us today, we have wanted to talk about the dental clinic. And with us today, we have one of the representatives from Delta Dental here to tell us more about this as well. So this week we have the opportunity for the community to receive free dental care over at Century 2. The Kansas Dental Charitable Foundation will be hosting the Kansas Mission of Mercy, which is a free dental clinic on Friday, July 23rd, and Saturday, July 24th. So here to tell us more is Miss Janetta Everett. And Janetta, my apologies, I think you're here representing the Dental Charitable Foundation, not Delta, but please, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mayor Whipple. And yes, my name is Janetta Everett. I am the current Interim Director of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion over at the Wichita Chamber of Commerce, previous chair of the Chamber of Commerce, but I also am a registered dental hygienist who really was at Delta Dental. Today I am here to tell you about the Kansas Mission of Mercy, known as KMOM. And what we are, they are an event that is sponsored by the Kansas Dental Charitable Foundation on an annual basis for the past 20 years. We have provided a free dental clinic. Did I say free? Free. You might hear me say free again. Free dental clinic to all of those people who are looking for dental work. While our focus is primarily on the underserved or those with limited to no dental care, there are no criteria. Anybody can come to this dental clinic. There are times when we've treated up to over 1,000 people per day. This time it will be much smaller, unfortunately. We will be at Century 2 starting tomorrow morning. The doors open at 5:30 a.m. We will be providing breakfast to those and lunch if they are still there. And actually, what's really important is that this year, while we normally do cleanings, there will be no cleanings this year. There will be fillings and extractions. Extractions are where you get your teeth pulled. There will be about 600 people, 500 to 600 people treated each day. And we ask everybody, please continue to take any prescriptions, bring them with you. No eligibility, income, or resident requirement. There will also be vaccinations, COVID vaccinations, being provided tomorrow for all of our patients. We have over 450 volunteers who are coming to our city to help this, with 40% of them from Wichita, including 8 of those people who've done this for 20 years. So I am happy that the mayor is going to join us actually tomorrow night, I believe. And Mayor, I actually have a shirt for you that talks about the KMOM.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it's for you to wear tomorrow night.
All right, so don't wear it tonight, wear it tomorrow.
You can wear it both days if you like. So any questions at all, I am able to answer them, and I just appreciate Wichita welcoming so many people, including over 100 dentists, dental hygienists, coming from Arkansas, Colorado, Oklahoma, Georgia. Some of the dentists are helping from all over, and dentists all over the state. So,
Thank you.
you bet.
And just really want to thank Miss Janetta. She's one of the folks I think of when we talk about those folks in Wichita with a servant's heart. She's, I think, retired, and dare I say, not really great at retiring, because you're very busy. You're one of those people where they say, if you want to get something done, give it to someone who's busy. And Janetta, I think finds herself in these great roles, but we are all better off as a community because of it. So thank you for that. And I do believe I'm going to get teeth pulled tomorrow. No, I'm kidding. Well, hopefully not. I think I'm just supposed to go and be in support. So again, another thing I would just highlight, because I think we have talked about the dental aspect of this, is we're seeing quite a bit on the news of the spike in COVID cases. It is because, again, we are getting back together. We just had the 4th of July celebration. 2 weeks out, it shows that we're seeing a bump in the numbers, mostly from people who aren't vaccinated as far as hospitalizations go. It's really unfortunate, because we can prevent this. And one of the things that we have to keep in mind is these opportunities for vaccines, which, if you are getting dental work or not getting dental work but interested in a vaccine, please make sure you stop by this clinic as well. And you said Friday, or is it Friday and Saturday for the vaccines? So both days we'll have the vaccines available. We want to make sure that Wichitans are as healthy as possible as we continue to move forward, especially with this more contagious variant. With that, we're going to talk about the Pickleball Tournament. So also from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday, July 24th, the Wichita Police Department is hosting a school supply drive, pickleball, and cornhole tournament at Chicken and Pickle. All proceeds will benefit Patrol East School Supply Drive. So please be supportive of that. One way to support is it's a $60 per pickleball team and $60 per cornhole team, which includes your team fee and a free meal. So there will also be raffling off prizes. So make sure to grab a team, sign up, and join us at Chicken and Pickle. You can sign up at chickenandpickle.com/Wichita, which, again, all the proceeds go to helping us get school supplies for the project that Patrol East is doing right now. So the next thing I'm going to just chat about is the NPSK Park. Though the park has been open and hosting all sorts of events and activities, it's now time to make it official. So we shut down for COVID and delayed the 2020 NPSK Park and Evergy Pavilion ribbon cutting last year. And since reopening, it's been jam-packed with events, and we are finally able to come together and celebrate the official opening of the park. So join us at NPSK Park in Evergy Pavilion ribbon cutting next Thursday, July 29th at 6:30 p.m. This is a free event which will include the Wichita Symphony performance, Yard Games, the movie Madelia, and of course, food trucks. So please be there. Remember to bring your blanket or your lawn chair. So really, we've seen a lot of positive feedback from the park. Last week, I actually went out with my kids to watch The Goonies, and it was just great to watch them play with the other kids, tire out, crash, get up 5 minutes later, start running around, do it all over again. It really was not just good for the kids, but really good, I think, when we are seeing more community events where people can get together. This park is a really good location to have families come out and enjoy this space. So please, if you haven't yet, you can come to this one, but if not, we also have other events that are ongoing all summer. Next thing I'm going to just talk about is the Ethics Board. Just a reminder that we are accepting applications to our Ethics Advisory Board. Residents interested to serve a term of 2 years with a 2-term maximum. So if you're interested, please see the list of qualifications and apply at visitwichita.gov under boards. So visitwichita.gov, and it's under boards. And with that, I think we're going to get is it air or ozone update? Air quality update. So Megan's going to come up and tell us about, give us an update on the air quality.
This morning we issued an alert. Our air quality index was 102. We do monitor those conditions and issue an alert when the air quality might be harmful to sensitive populations. I checked right before coming down here. We are now at a moderate level of 96. And if we have any additional questions.
Sure. What should residents do? What can they do to minimize their exposure or risk or
Right.
to deal with it?
The general population probably won't notice an impact, but sensitive populations, those who are elderly, children, those with medical conditions that might make them more sensitive to air quality, should try to stay indoors, limit strenuous activity, and really only go outside once the air quality is down to a safer level.
We were kind of talking about this in the newsroom earlier. What is the average level, I guess?
You know, it really depends. March through October is actually ozone season, so you'll see intermittent air quality alerts during that time. Today, our air quality is driven by the wildfires out west, and you'll see that air quality throughout the U.S. But you know, it just depends. Sometimes higher temperatures and lack of rain can drive air quality, but during this time, you'll see intermittent moderate air quality.
Are there recommendations for residents not to contribute to it? I mean, do you want to, any suggestions? for
There
that?
are a number of ways that residents can help air quality. Today's air quality is driven by wildfires, but in terms of keeping ozone levels down, residents can fill up after dark, don't run mowers and cars in peak hours, try to limit and carpool whenever necessary. You know, take your lunch so you're not running out to eat every day at lunch. So there's just some moderate ways that people can help us reduce ozone, and you can find those at beairawareks.gov.
How closely does the city monitor the air quality?
We monitor it every single day.
And what do you look for and how does that work?
You know, we get alerts when it gets above a certain level, but we look for ozone specifically. We are in compliance with ozone levels, but we do just like to alert residents when there's something like wildfires impacting our air quality.
How often do you guys list these advisories? Is it kind of uncommon during July, or I think you guys done it before?
You know, today was unusually high because of the wildfires, so we did issue an alert. It's I wouldn't say it's common, but also during ozone season, residents can expect a few alerts.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Megan. All right, so we can go up to questions about anything that we discussed or just anything in general coming up on the council agenda. Yes, ma'am.
Are you anticipating a mask mandate being reinstated in Wichita due to the more contagious Delta variant?
So really, I think that when we talk about mask mandates, it's a better question put towards our county health department. They're the ones that are in a driver's seat, and we've been mostly just coming alongside what can we do to be helpful. Now, I do know that there is a lot of concern with parents going back to school where 100% of kids under the age of 12 are unvaccinated right now, and we know that we have a highly contagious and adaptable variant. So in circles I'm in, policy circles, but also parent circles, I know that there's some concern with that. So it wouldn't surprise me if that's something, and we're seeing other parts of Kansas, where if that's something that the school board might have to look at when it comes to kids getting back in classrooms. But as far as any type of mask mandate, citywide, I think it's really in the county's hands right now, and what we're trying to do is just talk about vaccines again. I think it went to the back of people's minds as things started to look better, and we kind of, it's sad, the news described it this way, that we kind of have two Americas right now. We have those who are vaccinated who are kind of back to what they were doing. If they catch this, it's usually not very noticeable. And then those who are unvaccinated, which, this virus is just as dangerous as it was a year ago, before vaccines. And those folks who catch it, sadly are in many cases are the ones who are filling up the emergency wards. So, and we're also seen as trending lower in age. So that's another thing that we kind of should be conscious of, is that some of the people who are coming in for the reports I'm getting from hospitals or doctors who work at the hospitals, is that they're seeing people who are in their 20s, people who are in their 30s who come in and actually need assistance, because this virus it's a bad bug, and we want to make sure that people protect themselves. It's preventable right now, so long as you get one of the vaccines, and they've been a home run. There's been no real incidents of any significant problems with the vaccines for average people.
And so just to clarify the chain of command there, it's going to be more up to the county, and that decision is going to outweigh anything done by a Board of Education? If like Wichita schools have said they're not going to require masks, if the county were to say, then that would change that ruling? Is that accurate?
Well, I don't want to speak on behalf of either of them, but what I am saying is that there's multiple bodies of elected officials who will likely be making this decision moving forward. The main one, of course, is our Board of Health, which is at the county level, and following, I think their medical advice, or the medical team over there might actually trigger a different conversation with the school board. So, but as far as the city itself, us utilizing home rule to do something like that, I don't think that would be very likely, because we have these other entities that are responsible for looking into this. Anything else? Katie's here. You got anything, Katie?
You covered it all for me on the Oscar.
Awesome. Excellent. All right. Well, thanks a lot, everyone. Appreciate it.